Day.
Well, guys, we have made it to Friday. Good afternoon to you. I'm Bria Berry in this midday for Greg Lloyd. Vice President Mike Pence arrived in Georgia this morning to meet with the governor about the state's COVID-19 battle. Last night's murder becomes the 35th homicide from Muskogee County. Now, I'm just standing yards away from where police say 29-year-old Jamad Humphrey was shot and killed. This midday, we have an update in the case against two Georgia men charged with fatally shooting a jogger. And we'll have that in a moment, but first, Governor Kay Ivey will provide an update on the state's safer at home order. Let's check in live from Montgomery. America's unemployment rate is now the highest since the Great Depression nearly 100 years ago. The U.S. unemployment rate hit 14.7% in April. The healthy economy our country built since 2008 was wiped out in a month. To the big story this midday. At first, it was a cry for justice in Georgia, but now it's becoming a developing story across the nation. It's happening in Brunswick, Georgia. New developments continue to come in this morning in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, what was once a beautiful piece of history is now a bundle of bricks. Well, many of us have hand sanitizer in the car these days, but did you know leaving it in there could be dangerous? A Wisconsin fire department wants you to know leaving it inside a hot car could spark a fire. You can also play Christmas music. And Nicole, Santa is coming to town. Well, not really. He's actually not coming to town because it's too hot and humid, right?
No fall-like temperatures and definitely no winter temperatures anytime soon.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, I'll stop.
And post it on social media.
This is I don't think I can do it. He's got more rhythm than I have.
Yeah, it's a lot more. Nicole, take it away. Authorities are investigating what's now being considered a suspicious fire that demolished a landmark overnight in Phoenix City. Now, that fire started sometime late last night. On News 3's Keldrick Conwell has been following the investigation this morning. He joins us live from Phoenix City with more. Good afternoon, Keldrick.
Much of the damage. So obviously
the piercing sound of an alarm system, a sound no business owner wants to hear.
I was a victim. I was victimized, and it can happen to anybody.
Sound Factory nightclub owner Rooney Griffith is out of thousands of dollars after criminals ransacked, ravaged, and shattered his business and his peace of mind.
I mean, it's just very unfair. You know, I work so hard for my business. It's like, why? You just shouldn't do that to people.
Rooney says thieves stole ATM cash and DJ equipment, and they didn't stop there.
They took a lot of inventory. Thousands of dollars of, liquor was stolen.
Despite the frightening experience, Rooney's friends and strangers helped him restore and return to normal operations.
They're good people, and also they're strangers, and you never know who's really going to help.
Now, Rooney says although business is back and better, this incident has forever changed his life.
We're just going to do more. We're going to do more to protect ourselves, and it's not going to happen again. Not here. We need to stop these culprits, because they do it to me, they're going to do it to you.
He hopes sharing his story will motivate someone to come forward. Who killed Destiny Nelson? It's been 3 years, but it seems like forever to her family as the mystery surrounding her unsolved murder lingers.
Oh, it hurts every day. I feel blessed because everybody could have died. All of my kids could have died that night. I feel like Destiny sacrificed her life for us.
Late in the evening on January 16, 2017, a knock at the door turned deadly for the 17-year-old high school student and her family. 17-year-old Destiny Nelson was shot at least 14 times as she went to answer the door of her family's apartment at the Bull Creek complex. 3 years later, her family needs to know who pulled the trigger.
I saw how the bullets had gone through that apartment. Who knows who shot the gun? Who knows who drove the getaway car? Who just knows anything?
Columbus police have called Destiny's shooting a botched gang retaliation for the shooting death of Dominique Horton. Authorities say an investigation later determined Destiny's case was simply one of mistaken identity.
It wasn't even meant for Destiny. That's what makes the situation worse. Even after we find out who did it, Destiny still can't be brought back. I still don't have her. That void is still going to be there in my heart.
For now, they can only wait as the search for justice continues. Plant your seeds and watch them grow.
The onions are growing good.
Good enough to harvest a land full of opportunities.
God has given us places like the farms to help heal people. And we just looking back, picking up our brothers and sisters. That's what we're doing.
That's the message behind the Tender Love and Care Farm in Lee County, founded by Dr. Jean Keel. Dr. Keel herself served as a veteran for 20 years before retiring in 1989.
They say, you going to the military in Vietnam? Well, see, I was living in Vietnam, in Chicago. There was nothing but a crime area. So to go into the military and fight for my country and to die for it was better than dying in the neighborhood.
But leaving the Army was just the beginning of service to her brothers and especially her sisters in the armed forces.
I want the women vets to know that they have an alternative, that they can get help, and there are people that care about them.
The goal of the forum is to bring a sense of healing and hope to women who have been traumatized and victimized while serving in the Army. Recently, Dr. Keel was recognized by the Congressional Caucus in Washington, D.C. for her dedication for veterans. In 1996, she was honored with a Congressional Community Service Award. Despite her accomplishments, Keel believes service comes from the heart and not from greed.
Because we don't look for fame. We've been around for 29 years. And we're never really gone out to be recognized.
And that's why Dr. Keel is one remarkable woman. Bria Berry, WRBL News 3, on your side. Guys, thank you for watching News 3 Midday and have a great day. I'll see you on Friday.